breeds on the variety called Heliconia behi, whose long curved flower perfectly matches her bill. The male prefers a different kind, Heliconia caribea. Not only does its short, straight flower have the right shape for his bill, it's also extremely rich in nectar. In fact, it has about 50 times more nectar than a typical hummingbird flower. The male Carib is bigger than the female, so he has the will and the means to defend his treasure against any competitors. Tamelis believes that when the ancestors of modern Caribs first colonized the island, the aggressive males staked out the richest food source and never let it go.
Males claimed the most rewarding heliconia, the females were left with the less rewarding, and then over time the bills of these birds evolved and adapted to the two species of heliconia.
This odd evolutionary chain of events was predicted by none other than Charles Darwin. Back in the 1870s, he theorized that separate food sources could produce different bill shapes in male and female birds. It turns out Darwin was right. And the Caribs are living proof. Although hummingbirds are built to feed on nectar, they cannot live by nectar alone. It doesn't provide any protein. So how do they fill out their diet? Surprisingly, these creatures that appear so delicate and peaceful are actually aggressive hunters. They prey on insects, which can make up more than a quarter of their daily diet. And they come by their taste for bugs quite naturally. Hummingbirds are evolutionary cousins of swifts, speedy little birds with short bills which live mainly on insects. And like swifts, hummingbirds are experts at aerial predation. But scientists had never really figured out how hummingbirds, whose bills are designed to feed on flowers, manage to catch insects with such deadly accuracy. Biologist Gregor Yanega was impressed by the birds' skill, but studying their technique would not be easy.
It's hard to see. They're very small and it happens very fast. And for that reason, we really do need to use some sort of technology like high-speed video to get a look at what's going on.
To examine their methods, Yanega constructed a more confined hunting ground. It's basically a big fish tank, stocked with a lot of fruit flies and one hungry Anna's hummingbird. You might expect that the hummer would use his long bill like tweezers or chopsticks to snatch insects out of the air. That would be quite a feat.
If our lips and jaws could extend in front of us approximately 4 feet in length, then imagine trying to, grab your nearest orange or something with jaws that are 4 feet long.
Slow motion reveals just how the hummingbird makes the kill.
Oh, that's a good one.
Rather than using the tips of his bill like chopsticks, the hummer opens wide and the flies never stand a chance.
He's not going along with the chopstick model of I'm going to pick